Hello, this is Edwin Dearborn, another edition of caffeinated content where we talk about great business ideas over that hot cup of coffee. And today I'm coming to you from my kitchen. Just because I decided to have coffee here in my own kitchen and do work from home today. So I wanted to talk to you and share with you some great insight. I'm working with Barry Kosier out in Clearwater, Florida. I'm putting together a course that's going to teach people how to leverage social media in a positive way. And one of the things that we were doing to study this subject of, what type of content is going to get traction, we reviewed a video by Seth Godin where he gave a TED Talk, about 10 years ago on how to make your ideas spread. And Seth talked about in that video how to make remarkable content. Not really good content. He kept using the word remarkable. And so I decided to get a dictionary and define clearly for myself what remarkable meant. And it's a great definition. I put it right here in the video, and I've also posted it yesterday, the definition, which is it's unusual because it's surprising or it draws your attention in terms of you're impressed. You're impressed with the content or you're surprised by the content. Now you can be surprised in many ways, which is you could be shocked, that's a form of surprise, or you could be happy, that's a form of surprise, right? You could be moved to tears, that's a way of being surprised. Maybe you see troops with their kids, they surprise their kids are coming home, and that's remarkable content. And I think that I'm going to even add my own definition, which is it's content that gets positive remarks or invokes dialogue and shares. So how do I know when my content is remarkable? I'm getting lots of comments. I'm getting lots of likes. I'm getting some shares. And I can review my content, let's say on YouTube, and I can go, wow, this video's got 40,000 views. It's got 120 thumbs up. It's got tons of comments. Obviously, that was remarkable content. Not because I said so, but I got a lot of surprise. I got a lot of comments. I had a lot of people make remarks, hence remarkable, right? And so, one of the things that we run into as marketeers, as digital advertisers, is when we're working with our clients, they don't think that what they have is that remarkable. They don't think their knowledge, they don't think their insights, they don't even think their brand is remarkable. And so they struggle to create content because they're like, well, what do I say? And, is anybody going to find me or my brand or my offering interesting? I have nothing to say. So, and this is a struggle more for them than us, because if you're a good marketeer, you can see inside their brand. And I want to give you one great tip, which I'm going to go over even in more detail, probably tomorrow and in my next edition of Caffeinated Content. Well, what really is the essence? How do we elicit content that will then become remarkable for our brand? And I'm going to give you one tip. People are probably, most likely, asking you questions about what you do or how you do it. So if I talk to a mortgage broker, he's going to have common questions asked of him. How much money do I have to put down to qualify for a home? What does my credit score have to be for me to qualify for a home loan? How do I qualify for an FHA loan? And that's just an example. Whether you're a realtor, business coach, nutritionist, tattoo artist, financial professional, it doesn't matter. You're probably being asked the same questions over and over and over and over. In fact, I do this exercise when I lead masterminds and do workshops, is I have people ask, what are the top 10, 15, 20, even 25 most commonly asked questions that you are asked on a routine basis when you're doing a presentation or you're trying to sell somebody your product? Well, if you made content that really gave clear, in-depth answers to each of those questions and you put it out as content, I guarantee you it's going to be remarkable to somebody, particularly to the person who has that question. Case in point, I have worked with a mortgage broker that we did exactly this. We created content around questions. Okay, in the last 3 years, we have generated, I want you to get this, 250,000 views on YouTube for his videos. And we've spent almost no advertising dollars over that 3 years. This is organic. And this is generating likes and shares. And all he did is we sat down and I said, you know, what are the most common questions you get asked? We wrote those down. We created videos. We uploaded them to YouTube. We optimized those videos. And guess what? He's got almost 250,000 views on his videos. Now, would you consider that impressive? Would you consider that remarkable? I would. So he didn't think that he had remarkable content. But when we sat down and simply applied this strategy of answering the most common questions, put those on videos, optimized those, got them on YouTube, shared them, guess what? He's getting traction, and still to this day, he's getting hundreds of views per day on his content that he created 3 years ago with me. That's pretty remarkable. So if you're wondering, how do I create remarkable content? There is a way for you to tell a story that will impress somebody, that will capture their attention enough to the right people to actually help you develop more business, to create more leads, and ultimately have more customers. Look, we live in the digital age. You've got to market in the era in which you live. And if you're not creating video content, and you're not answering questions, and you're not engaging on social media, you're losing out on so much. And now's the time to kind of put away your fears, your considerations, your concerns, your sources of introversion, and work with someone like myself and create that content and put your brand, your knowledge, your intelligence out there. And I guarantee you, somebody is going to find it to be remarkable. If you found this of value, give it a thumbs up. Please share it to other people that might want to create remarkable content. And you go out there and make it a remarkable day. Bye.